Are you tired of the rat race in America? Are you ready to visit the motherland to relax and rejuvenate? Are you ready to explore all that Africa has to offer? Then check out the brand new Diversified Game Academy course, Prepare for My First Trip to Africa. Are you worried about being able to afford the trip? We got you. We will show you how to travel either on a budget or as a baller. Learn how to stretch the value of the USD. Did you know that 100 United States dollars is worth over 1,000 South African rand, or 10,000 Kenyan shillings, or 54,250 West African CFA? Are you worried about taking your kids? Get the game from Kellen Cash, a bona fide world traveler, having traveled to almost 20 countries, several of those in Africa. Get the game on taking your kids on their first trips. Learn how to find the best tickets, get the visas, and plan your own adventures in Africa. Don't let Eddie Murphy have all the fun. Plan your own coming to Africa trip starring you, produced by you, and featuring you. If you are ready for a life-changing experience, sign up for our course today, Diversified Game Academy. Get prepared and purchase at diversifiedgame.com.
Yes, thank you for tuning in. This is the African Diaspora News channel. My name is Richard Sudan. I want to thank you for tuning in, and I want to ask you to subscribe to the website, support the platform, like and subscribe, and spread the word. We appreciate your invaluable support. Now, there's an update I wanted to bring you today, and I'm not even sure if you guys in the US saw the update. I'm not sure how much headline news this has really made, and the update is about the case of Andre Hill. Remember Andre Hill? Andre Hill was a black man who was shot in Ohio, in Columbus, back in December, I think December the 22nd. And Andre Hill was in his own garage and was shot by Officer Adam Coy. Andre Hill was not armed. He was holding a cell phone. He posed no visible threat to Adam Coy, and it looked very much like an execution. I really wouldn't be surprised if it comes to light down the line that, former Officer Adam Coy has some kind of links, some kind of affiliation to white supremacist groups. This is, of course, me speculating, but I really wouldn't be surprised. Now, the update is that I believe there has been or will be imminently a trial date set regarding the case. But the update is that the district attorney in Columbus has refused a request by Adam Coy to move the trial to another county. Now, Adam Coy, who, murdered or killed Andre Hill in cold blood, and did not administer any first aid to him. In fact, two officers actually came to the scene after Adam Coy had murdered Andre Hill and just rolled him over. Andre Hill was said to be, heard to be moaning, was bleeding, and was just left to die. Adam Coy, the officer, now get this. Adam Coy is concerned that he won't receive a fair and impartial trial if the trial is to take place in the same place where the killing took place. The audacity of this man is reflected in the fact that in all these cases, we see these officers have such a sense of entitlement. This is a guy that is also accused of not turning on his body cam when he should. By all intents and purposes, this looks like a modern day lynching, just a straight up execution, and he's concerned about his ability to get a fair trial. And I think the district attorney has refused on the grounds that it will take up too much resources to move this trial to another area. Now, Adam Coy has pretty much rejected all the charges against him. I believe he posted bail on $1 million. That's what I've heard. He posted bail. So what, $1 million? He's got to pay 10% of that. If that's the case, he's managed to whistle up the money to post bail in the meantime. But the very fact there's, if you see the video, of the shooting of Andre Hill, it looks, if this guy doesn't really get if this guy doesn't get the verdict he gets, it's going to be yet another indictment of the systemic racism in the United States big time. Andre Hill was in his own garage, unarmed, posing no threat to the officers. Adam Coy rolls up and just shoots Andre Hill dead. Doesn't do anything, leaves him bleeding on the floor. In fact, Adam Coy handcuffs Andre Hill as he's laying there bleeding. And two other officers eventually turn up and roll Andre Hill over. We see this sequence of events take place time and time again. And this is the state, mind you, where I think it's the same. Columbus is the capital of Ohio, right? If my geography serves me correctly. This is the same place where Casey Goodson, holding a Subway sandwich, was shot while walking into his own house in front of his family members, in front of his siblings, a number of times in the back. I believe a coroner's report came out fairly recently, or some sort of inquest, and it was confirmed he was shot something like 5 times in the back. These are just cowardly race soldiers, just indiscriminately killing black people whenever they want. And this is why people often say, what's really changed between the days of slavery, the days of Jim Crow, and now? Nothing has really changed. These officers carry out these killings with complete impunity. And I've said this point again on this platform, and I'll make it again. Unless these officers lose their money, lose their pensions, and get proper jail terms where they never see the light of day again, there's nothing going to incentivize them to stop doing what they're doing. For me, the George Floyd Justice in Policing Act is just smoke and mirrors. And they've named it after George Floyd for a reason, to give it kind of the veneer of change where there's really none. In the same way George Floyd's family get invited to the White House, as if that means a damn thing. So yeah, let's see what happens with the Andre Hill case. It's interesting that the judge refused to move the case from where it was. But imagine that, the officer just refuses all of the charges, and the officer Adam Coy says he won't get a fair trial where he is. I tell you something, if the video evidence is anything to go by, and if the video evidence is treated as it should be in this case, there almost shouldn't be a long trial. I mean, you can see in the video for yourselves what happens. This guy rolls up and just fires a number of shots at Andre Hill, and that's that. So let's see what happens with this story. We'll keep you updated with it as ever. Thank you for tuning in. This is the African Diaspora News channel. My name is Richard Sudan, and we will see you next time.
I'm Don with the Law Office of Don R. Dennis Jr. My office helps businesses that are involved in complex business deals. The issue is this: when you sign an agreement, are there adequate protections to help you in the event things don't go as planned? And do you comprehensively understand all the terms in the agreement? As an engineer, experienced attorney, and certified privacy professional, I've seen all types of agreements. My office's motto is engage diligence, because I believe clients have the right to a responsive attorney that has the same energy for them from the beginning until the end. If you're looking for an attorney that's going to fight for you and not with you on your matter, contact my office at 213-455-0880.
Thank you for watching. Make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and download the African Diaspora News Channel app, now available on Google Play and the Apple App Store.